What's up, everybody? Welcome to The Stack. I'm Alex.
I'm Justin.
Pete.
And today we are going to do a special show focusing on all ages titles for you guys. So adults, you get out of here. This is kids only.
No, it's not.
That's a problem.
They already turned it off.
Yeah.
Be Alex.
Adults are so.
Oh, thank God!
Come
I don't have
back
to watch
in.
the show
Come
today.
back
Click.
in.
And then they took their computers and they threw them out the window.
Classic adult move.
Yeah,
Classic
seriously, you guys wasting computers.
That's the thing with all ages.
Yes.
You can,
what's the thing?
No, well, with all ages, I think we can preview by saying like all ages does not mean like it's for little kids. Like there are good titles out there.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about Power Pack Day 1, number 1, The Goblin Chronicles, number 1, and Wolverine First Class, number 1.
Yeah.
Let's start it off with Power Pack Day 1, number 1.
It's
What'd you guys think about this?
Well, it was hard. The fact that it's day 1, which is kind of like year 1, is kind of
No, but it's like the first day of the first year.
Yeah.
right. Yeah, DC does year
Different.
1, and I guess the Power Pack does day 1.
I really like the little kid singing out the Fantastic Four in the beginning. And his T-shirt said 4.5.
Oh,
That's great.
yeah, because it's their Franklin.
Yeah.
Their son.
I know,
'Cause
but I
that's-
thought it was funny.
This title is great. I love this. I mean, I'm a kind of a sucker because I love Power Pack back in the day. Really enjoyable.
And ponies, you love little
I
white
Yeah,
love
he
ponies.
loves
I like
ponies.
lizards.
Yeah.
I like
Yep.
kids.
We got
I think
doilies.
this is
He has a hell of a
awesome, fun
doily
title.
collection.
It's Fred Van Lente is doing a great job with it. It's exploring the characters. This is their origin. Obviously, a retelling of their origin, and it's a lot of fun. It's just really enjoyable, and there's a backup at the end that teaches you science.
That was my favorite part. There's
Yeah.
just a 2-page backup where we learn about the gravity powers, and it's awesome. It was great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kind
Very
of
funny.
remind me of the old G.I. Joe days, where it's like, there was a lesson at the end.
Oh, G.I. Joe? Is that what
Yeah,
you're...
that's it.
Joe? What kind of shorthand do you need? I guess you're wearing a Cobra shirt.
When I
Thanks,
talk about
that makes it all
Transformers,
right.
I just say trans.
Yeah.
You know.
Transform.
So you'd recommend picking this up?
Yeah, it's great, and it's good. It's just great. Just
Yeah,
get
it's great for everybody, not just babies, okay?
Well,
moving on to something that may or may not be for babies, The Goblin Chronicles number 1.
Yeah.
Pete, you really like this a lot, right?
I thought it was cool. I picked it up and I thought, I just picked it up because I wanted to check it out. And then I was like, oh, this is probably an all ages thing. But I thought it was enjoyable.
It's all right. I don't know.
Yeah, I actually didn't think it was that good, to be
What are you
honest.
talking
I like
about?
the art in it a lot.
The art is cool.
It's just fun.
It's
It is very kiddie and enjoyable. But there's literally a series of pages where they introduce the characters, and the only way they introduce the characters is they all walk into a clearing in the woods one after the other.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, you're our shape-changing friend. Why,
Yeah.
you're our sorcerer friend. Why, you're our talking tree friend.
We
Whatever,
should do
we
that.
just
I gotta
reviewed
go.
Ponies book and you thought it was all great. And this-
Ponies are awesome.
Whoa. Sorry.
Yikes.
I never got
So
a pony.
anyways, I like goblins.
never-
There's still
always
time.
want-
You can get a pony.
I always wanted a pony.
All right,
Well,
get him a
this-
pony. Go one of the interns and get him a pony. God, oh man, he's
pony.
freaking
Yeah, but
out.
this pony got shot in the end.
We
so
don't
you
even
want a
have
pony.
I want to shoot my pony.
We don't even have interns.
Anyway, my point was that I like the way that they dealt with, hey kids, don't be racist, all right? Just because this guy's a goblin, this guy's a ghoul, and this guy, is a shapeshifter, you can still be friends.
Isn't that great? A lesson you can take home.
Yeah, I thought
Be nice to
just, honestly,
shapeshifters.
it felt like one of the more trite things.
It did.
I've ever
Talking
read. It's
tree.
Like, there's an evil sorceress and an evil sorcerer and a big goblin battle, and
Why can't you just enjoy things?
I do.
Why do you have
I
to
enjoy things like Power Pack Day 1, number 1.
please.
I also enjoy things like Wolverine First Class, number 1.
Yes, indeed. This was fantastic. It reminded me of the Joss Whedon's writing. I thought.
I'm really curious to hear what Pete, I like to see people's heads cut off by Wolverine's claws, had to say about this topic.
I was really upset because they made Wolverine a monster. What? Why would you do that?
Seriously?
And in all ages.
What does he
Wait, hold
do?
on. Are you saying that, okay, because Wolverine goes into a berserker rage, which
Right.
is an essential part of his character,
He does it
you
almost
were
every
upset?
issue.
I was upset that they made that a bad thing. Okay, usually when he goes into his berserker rage, it helps the team out, helps everybody. It's very well done. But this was like
No,
he
that's
came after
not
the
true.
kid.
Yeah.
He came after the
That's
kid, and
not
I was
true.
like, "That's not cool. That's
Nobody's
not cool."
happy when it's never like, yeah, go and rip
Yeah,
him in.
Yeah, I love it. That's
Wolverine
what I'm
too.
saying.
He
When I'm
went into
reading-
that berserker rage a couple issues ago and finished that puzzle like perfectly. Like and then like
This is
all worked out
another
perfectly.
great title. It's very well done.
Nope.
Again, I'm a huge sucker for it because it's Kitty Pryde.
You
and
love
Wolverine.
Kitty Pryde in a way,
I
like
love
you
Kitty
want
Pryde.
her to be your girlfriend.
That's not true.
Yes, it is. I know it is.
Look, if she gave me a pony, she would be my
What
girlfriend.
if she were riding a pony? Equestrian. This is a great series. I'm
really
going to keep
weird.
picking it up. Fred Van Lente, fantastic. Oh, Alex, we broke Alex. We're going to need to take a break and try to fix Alex. Also, Alex is a robot, something we haven't told you yet.
Yeah.
So be right back.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to communicate with the hosts of the stack via telepathy. Could you please be quiet? I want to tell them I like the show.
Sorry. Telepathy is cool and all, but we think uploading a video comment or sending an email to tips@pulpsecret.com is a lot easier. But hey, it's your call.
All right, is reading voltage reading is better now.
Good. He should be all right. I just had to fix some stuff downstairs.
Ah, man.
There it is.
Hey, you're back.
Yeah, man, I love ponies.
Yeah.
All right.
Whew, that was close.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, no problem. You want
anytime.
to read the question now?
That's why I
Oh,
always
yeah,
have this
sure.
wrench.
Good.
My Alex wrench.
This is my Alex voltage reader.
You're wrenching it all right. Okay, let's
Oh!
just general kind of discussion for you guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll start this off. Ready?
Please.
Please do.
Okay, all ages comics, are they necessary?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, if you want to write in and ask a question, no, I'm kidding. Well, here's why I lead with this question, okay?
Okay.
I feel like comics, generally speaking, there's two things actually about this. Comics, generally speaking, are supposed to be for everybody.
True.
So there is that. So in terms of that, are all ages comics necessary if comics should be able to play to everybody equally? Two, when I was a kid, I would probably have no interest in reading an all ages comic book.
Yeah.
I know I started off the show by saying I was a big fan of Power Pack. I like Power Pack. I love New Mutants. But I loved reading pretty much every Marvel and DC title. I liked all of them. And if somebody was like,
Has that changed
hey, this
a
is
lot?
like X-Men Kids,
Yeah, I know.
I wouldn't be interested in that.
What?
Definitely, because you don't want to, like, kids don't want to read stuff that's made for them.
Right.
I think that's the problem. I feel like all ages comics get overlooked, and it's kind of a bad word.
But that being said, on New Comic Book Day, when we were standing online, I was talking to a lot of different kids.
A lot of babies.
Yeah.
Not babies.
Not
You were a mutant
babies.
baby, okay? Because you were, reading science and doing crazy stuff
He's
when
a
you were
robot.
little.
He's programmed.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. So, anyways, you can't go by what you did.
I am
Anyways.
a robot programmed to like ponies.
I was talking to this kid, and the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man really got him into the Spider-Man world. So using it as a launching pad is a great idea. Like, if you can get a kid on board, then definitely.
But I will say, yes, they do need to exist because some of the themes in comic books now are pretty intense. Like,
Right.
there are some rather graphic things.
Kids have to learn about arms getting ripped off sometime.
Yeah,
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Otherwise,
That's true.
they might.
And
happen
they
to them.
will.
Yeah, totally. Here's my suggestion instead of having all ages comics, or in addition to it, is don't bring back the Comics Code Authority, but bring back ratings. Very specifically ratings the way TV does and movies do, which I know people mock them a lot, but have the comic book publishers put them on themselves. Trust them to do that. Trust them to say, this is what's in this comic book. Parent, do you want your child to be reading this or not?
Well, the thing with all ages, the unfortunate thing is it puts it below other comics. But I think it should be equal in that it's just a different way of telling the stories, where it's much lighter. It's more, but the characters are better. And this Wolverine First Class, like, it's great. The way and their dialogue
But
is fantastic.
parents are busy. They don't need another thing to do. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, God.
You know what I mean? Like, don't make them
Pete.
have to read their comic first and be like, okay, then you can read it.
Little
you know what
Pete
I mean?
LePage is going to be a murderer. He's going to be a huge
You're talking
murderer.
about Pete LePage Jr., not Pete back in time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you even lost me on that. But anyways, I'm
PJ,
just saying,
PJ LePage.
I think kids will pick up what they want to pick up and then discover.
How are you
what-
enjoying your wrench, by the way?
Good. I'm
It's
just
weird.
playing
I don't
around
know what
with it.
you're doing down there with that.
Huh? It's cool. I'm like
But-
a tool man.
I like all age comics, so I'm glad that
Well,
they're
there's tool time
there.
already.
Yeah. Oh wow. Pete, you're having a baby. That's it for the show.
Wow, that's great. Who's the father?
I don't know.
All right, let us know what you think about All Ages comics. Are they necessary? Or if you have a question, you can call us at 888-841-7549 or write
Name
it to
Pete's
tips
child
at pulpsecret.com. And you can upload your video responses on YouTube or comment right here below the video. We'll see you guys next time.
His name's gonna be Punish Wolverine.
You're such a douchebag.
Yeah.
Seriously. Oh man, I hate you.
Come on, you guys. Can't we just all ride out if you're on a pony?
Separate ponies. I think separate ponies we can.
Yeah, that's fair. Separate,
Please, we want separate ponies.
Yeah.